Hey, hello,
Sorry.
we're here. We're Madryck's Mavericks, or some of us. And it's the Wild Beyond the Witchlight. And we're playing, I don't know how many episodes in, but we have found our way to thither. From hither to thither. And that's really horrible for people who have speech impediments to try to say that. We are traveling in a house. A big inn that has feet, and it can walk. And
Very subtle.
And we have a guide who has brought us across a mountain range into this new realm. Overarching story here, what's happening is you're in the Feywild realm known as Prismere, and it's been splintered. It's been broken up into 3 sections and divided by this impenetrable fog. But you chased one of the hags of the Hourglass Coven out of one of these splintered realms. Bavlorna, you chased her off. And you're not sure where she went, but you found a guide, Clapperclaw. And he knew a way out and showed you how to get to this place known as Thither. And I'm gonna open up a map here and see if we've got the ability for all of you to kind of see where we are. Does this token give you at least limited visibility on the map, guys?
All I see is black.
I
It
can't
feels
see
dark, huh?
anything, Herb.
Okay. I was trying to make this so that it was kind of like dynamic lighting, but I'd have to make it, I think, so that this is something all of you can control. Oh, there we go. How's that? When I do this, can you all see? At least a small range.
Nothing.
Really, nothing.
Okay. It's not just me.
Let's try something else. We'll give vision. Let's try, let's say 3. How's that?
Oh, I see something.
Nope, still got nothing. No, I'm kidding. It's there.
All right, cool. So, do you see a limited range?
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Excellent. All right. So, as the inn at the end of the road walks past the end of the road and crosses a mountain range, do you guys have any questions, or should we hop into it?
Well, let's hop
no.
in.
Yeah, I'm ready to roll.
Yeah, I have no questions.
All right,
Just
cool. So this this guide that you have, Clapperclaw, knows how to get to a specific place, and he keeps calling it Nib's Cave. It's this spot that is sort of a mark, a landmark that lets Clapperclaw know that you have left one realm and entered another. And he's pretty sure that he's leading you there. But on the way, you come across yeah, I'll show you what you come across. You come across
that's an owlbear.
You come across an owlbear that has an empty chariot attached to it. And the owlbear is in the process of meandering. It's just walking, almost listless, like without much purpose. But now that it sees the inn at the end of the road, kind of approaching, Sue Harabax, the druid who's in charge of the inn, she also sees this and brings the inn to a stop. And you now see this owlbear, maybe 100 feet away, and it's just standing there looking towards you. What do you want to do?
I wave.
I'm gonna fly up and say, "Hello, owlbear."
Make an animal handling check.
Oh, wait. She flies past Toddle, who has like one finger in the air, like, "Hey, be careful! Don't just run right at its." Oh no, there we go.
Oh yes, she does this often. You'll get used to it.
All right, cool. Is anybody following, or is Kalei just like phew, just like a rocket out by herself?
Oh no, I cannot keep
I'll
up
follow.
with Kalei. But I will try to follow.
I'll keep a pace.
Keep a pace. All right, sweet. So, let me just. I've got some vernacular here for you as you come across this, and we'll see how aggressive this owlbear is to you.
I think it's about a 3 out of 20 aggressive right now.
3 out of 20. Okay. Cool. Why do I have?
Judging by the animal handling.
This is so interesting. I'm not getting the whole. Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. So it does appear to be domesticated, Kalei. Because as you greet it, it doesn't immediately just like lurch towards you, but it doesn't seem to, get super friendly. It is yoked up to what appears to be a dilapidated elven chariot. It's just kind of pawing the ground. It's still watching you as you approach.
This owlbear is yoked.
I guess it never skips claw day.
I'm gonna look at the owl bear, and I'm gonna be like, "Do you want freedom? Is that choking you?"
As you appear, as you peer at the yoke, that's kind of the harness that's wrapped around it. Who has passive perceptions here? Yeah.
I do not have passive perception.
I mean, it's 12.
Oh, I got a
horrible.
16.
Yeah, there you go. You can see that it has an emblem. And I think if I zoom in on this token, can you see it?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorta.
Yeah. It looks like a sprig of some sort of plant. And I'd say
It's
Toddle.
Yeah.
You see it. You know what that is. It's juniper.
Oh, I thought it was a pseudo-widow.
Juniper is a berry. Do I recognize it?
Well, when you say juniper, the owlbear perks up and looks at you, as though recognizing
your name Juniper.
Oh yeah, that does it. That does
you
it.
little muffin.
Owlbear comes on over and it like kind of like lumbers forward.
She smells like a gin and tonic.
If you want, you can take a look at the chariot.
Yeah, I'll have a poke around.
Yeah. Sorry. It's big enough to hold 2 medium-sized individuals and their gear. And there's no sign of the owner. As you wait a minute and kind of look around through the nearby woods, Juniper's out here by themselves.
So, Juniper, I am Buddy. Are you lost? I will ask in Sylvan.
Okay. Juniper does not appear to understand any language. It appears that this is a wild sort of potential monstrosity, but has been domesticated and trained to, or forced to pull a chariot. But it doesn't attack you, even though you can hear its stomach kind of growling as though it's hungry.
I have a potato. I will take my potato out of the... Ow! Embers! Friggin'. I will take the potato out of my normal backpack.
So, buddy, as you take out the hot potato, it's cooked. Because the ember just keeps, generating heat. And the potato, spawns once every day. So it's like It cooks as soon as it's in there. So you have a basically like a roasted potato.
Yes. I will put the roasted potato. Oh, does anybody? Overalls, may I borrow your pike?
Overalls obliges.
I will spear the roasted potato on the end of the pike, and this might be threatening. Does anyone have a shovel? Oh, I don't. And I'm just gonna kind of deliberate for a moment.
Here, give me the potato.
Here.
And as you hold out your hand, I'm gonna have a cast mage hand and pick up the potato.
Oh, good idea.
All right.
Juniper, hungry?
The owlbear eats the potato and is super happy. And
Yay.
and Juniper is now friendly to you as long as you keep feeding it.
Yay!
Amazing.
But you only get 1 potato per day, okay?
Oh, plus, my background is an outlander, so I can find food and fresh water for myself and up to 5 other people each day. So we'll count the owlbear as 2 of those people.
Yeah, she's pretty big. And so as you look around, Toddle, we actually have foraging rules here. I love it in Prismir. So let's see what happens. Let's see.
I would like to help forage for berries.
I'll bet you would.
The only foraging I do is with smith's tools.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Ha ha!
We see what you did there, man. We see what you did there. Take a point of psychic damage, everybody, for that terrible pun.
There's homonym damage? Wow.
Homonym.
That's such a specific house rule. These
Add
new
homonym
Unearthed
damage.
Arcanas are out of control.
And if you do in the
Add-
right direction,
add
you could
homonym.
you could have a punitive strike, perhaps, if you
Oh my
add
gosh.
damage to. All right, so I'm gonna say that you can forego this requirement for the survival check because you're an outlander. So what I want you to figure out though is what you find. So please roll a d8 for us, Toddle. See what you get.
That's a hot 4.
Okay. Oh, so this actually makes a lot of sense. You find a white and
Gems.
gray elder cap mushroom.
Oh, hey, cool.
And you know something about these mushrooms because, I mean, this is what you do, right?
Yeah,
That is
mushrooms and mushroom accessories.
I want there to be a clothing line at some point too for Toddle. So yeah, this is one of the things that you find in addition to sufficient food for yourselves, and it is difficult with your current party because along with Sue Terrabax and Clapper Claw and Sir Talavar, you've got quite a lot of individuals in this inn, and Sue told you, that the supplies were running thin, so she really appreciates your help.
Yeah, I meant I wanted to help him when I said I was foraging for berries. I also have the Wanderer Outlander feat for
Okay.
5 people.
Roll a
Oh,
d8.
wow.
Let's see what you find.
I'm just picturing mushrooms with like gold chain and grills.
Roll again, please. It would be funny if it was a 4 again. I would just say, all right, you find fuck all. You find, oh, interesting. You find, oh, I love this. This is so Feywildy. A wisp of sweet candied mist. Similar in consistency to taste to cotton candy. While you don't find berries, you find something else that's sweet.
Oh my god, this tastes like berries if you took away all the tartness.
So
I wonder if I would find bones if I went looking. I am not going to go looking. I will stay here and watch Juniper because Juniper seems like Juniper needs a friend.
yeah, are you guys wanting to leave the chariot attached to Juniper? Sue looks out and she says, that one's a bit big. Is it a boy or a girl? Do you know?
I will check. Go to check.
Make a
Careful, careful,
make a
careful, careful.
make a medicine check. I guess nature would have worked as well. Either way,
Oh, nature.
that's the same.
Nature. Oh, wait, sorry. I have +7 to nature, so that would be a 11 with my first roll.
All right, cool. You tell us what is Juniper?
Juniper is a non-binary amorphous. I can't tell.
Does Juniper have the twigs and berries?
Oh no, it's no.
There are
it's,
twigs and
you
berries.
would think
might
that
want
part.
these.
You would think that part would be the bear part, but it turns out it's just cloaca. It's a bird. Can't tell, man. You'd
Yes,
think
that
that
is
part
the
would be
problem.
part of the bear part, but no, it's part of the owl part.
Yeah.
And Juniper is not telling you. So it's yeah, you guys don't know. I guess we'll use they them
Yes.
yeah, there you go. So Juniper kind of lumbers forward as you guys kind of come and go and talk, and as you wander off to forage a little bit, Buddy doesn't, Toddle. As you wander off and you find some of these things, and Kalei flies off, Juniper tries to follow, and while the chariot seems to be functional, it's noisy, and it kind of rattles across the stones, and Juniper is not really on a trail here. So the chariot is kind of, it's cumbersome for Juniper. Do you want?
Yeah. Can we get take the yoke off, but leave her name tag on?
Yeah. As you
And
take
harness.
as you remove the harness, and the chariot is no longer attached to Juniper. Juniper is incredibly agile, and is now able to move faster than most of you, which is surprising because it's pretty big. But,
They got the zoomies.
yeah, I'm so sorry. They are quite excited, and
They them.
and they also forage. And let's see how they do. Let's do a little. I guess this is going to be perception. Yeah. They find some roots and some grubs, and they start chomping up, and they're pretty happy to be let loose. Juniper's pretty happy. Sue looks at you all and she says, "Right, do you think are we gonna have to widen the doorway here on the inn? I don't think they'll fit."
It's all right. I think Juniper can be free. We have enough pets already with the goldfish.
All right. So you're letting it go.
I don't know. I look around at the others. I think that a creature like this just wants to be free.
It's a big responsibility, man. We'd have to walk it and feed it, teach it to go, not in the inn. Hey, Juniper, you can follow along if you want. It's your prerogative. You're welcome to tag along.
Everybody roll a D100. If our average is over 50, Juniper wants to hang out with you.
Nope.
Buddy, what did you do?
I kiboshed the plan.
All right.
Does a 75 do it?
I don't think it does. I think you're offset.
Go on, girl. Get. We don't want you. Just go on, you little owlbear. Go on, get.
As Juniper just kind of meanders and sniffs the chariot, and then kind of a half sneeze, sort of showing their disapproval of the chariot, walks over and gives each of you a little head bump, and then walks off into the woods. And as
Kalei
Juniper
will give her a big cuddle.
Oh, well, it's like a little cuddle because you're little and Juniper's big, but yeah, they don't shrug you off, but also they seem intent on sort of being free and wandering off on their own. And everywhere Juniper steps, you can see little teeny tiny flowers that seem to bloom and tasty mushrooms sprout as her enlightened mood affects this realm. Are any of you sad to see Juniper go?
A little.
I am not. I am more quizzical and watching this effect.
So as the flowers and little mushrooms sprout in Juniper's wake, nearby where Kalei is, you see ugly weeds and thorny, flowerless vines beginning to sprout.
Ew!
Ka-
I'm
Kalei,
gonna fly up.
Your aura needs work, girl.
Yeah, all I need is just a little berries.
I fist bump, buddy.
Ow.
Can what's happening to the? Can I tell what's happening to the ground? Why it's start with the ground's getting stead, you guys.
Yeah, go ahead and roll an insight check, I'd say.
Oak. 17.
You're from here. You know about the way that the Feywild responds, like a living place, to the emotions and the creatures that inhabit it. And the stronger those emotions are, the more dynamic those changes can manifest. And very powerful creatures have effects on, entire habitats. Like Zybilna, her domain was sort of a manifestation of her mood, of her imaginings. And these hags that now inhabit it seem to have altered things a bit.
Yeah, you guys, the Feywild, she is a fickle mistress. And you can totally tell when it picks up the mad vibes from whoever is in charge.
I kind of have to wonder if this fog is a mostly natural occurrence. Maybe it is not even placed here on purpose. Maybe it's just a side effect of what happened with the hags and Zybilna.
That would make sense. There is no nearby large body of water. This is some out-of-place fog.
That is
Unless
an
it's like a
excellent
swamp
point.
fog?
Looking around, DM, can I tell just this land thither compared to hither? Is there much of a difference in like the vegetation, the foliage, the greenery? Like, what's the mood here?
Yeah, what skill would you like to use for this, buddy?
It's probably a nature check.
Okay, yeah, sounds good.
Guidance.
Oh, with a 1d4.
Which makes a lot of sense for Toddle to... Yeah, woo-hoo! All right, there we go. Makes a lot of sense for Toddle to be able to give you some guidance in terms of the health of the surrounding area. Here, near the edge of the mountains, where the forest meets the sort of mist, the trees are large, healthy, but upon closer investigation, there's some root rot. There's some either burrowing parasitic insects or something in some of the trees. So while at first glance here, everything looks really healthy, under the surface, there's some sickness.
I will share this with the group and suggest that perhaps Miss Scabitha appears to be friendly on the outside, but if her land reflects who she is, she very much does not deserve to be in charge here.
That is some incredibly insightful insighting.
Oh, thank you. It was actually just natural pondering.
Oh, nice.
Yes, I did not have to insight this one at all, but I do appreciate your guidance in this matter.
Yep, this is some frazzled foliage for sure.
Where do we go? And I kind of look over at Clapperclaw.
And Clapperclaw has swapped heads. At the moment, they have the sort of stag skull with the antlers. And he says, right over there, and points with one of his claws. And you can see there's a sort of a mountain top nearby. You can see it over some of the trees. And he says, if we just keep going that way, we'll come to Nib's cave. I'm nearly certain of it.
Nib's cave. I do like Nibs. Let's go.
Who is Nib?
Before we go, I'd like to investigate the chair. So
the chariot. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna fly up and investigate, see if there's anything in it, and/or if I can find any hidden compartments.
Yeah, go for it. Make an investigation check.
Can I help with that?
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Neat. Bad.
All right. Yeah, buddy, you're sniffing around. You're not really finding too much, looking for what you can see. It's Kalei that gets down into the nooks and crannies that you find something. There's the faintest scratch. Now, this is not a pristine elvish chariot by any means, but it is dilapidated. But there's some new damage on it. And what at first just appeared like, oh, it's just a scratch. You look a little bit closer and you see it looks like a talon of some sort or some sort of sharp claw. There's a bit of a scratch on the side of the chariot and a small amount of dried blood.
Do I think it could have been from the owlbear or something smaller or bigger?
I'll say that you guys spend enough time around her. You did them. You didn't see any injuries to the owlbear.
Does
You
the
would
claw
surmise this came from the rider.
a similar claw size?
No, not an owlbear scratch.
That's the chupacabra.
And it looks like it ate some red berries.
That's not red berries. That's blood.
Oh,
I wish I had red.
you would
berries.
know if it was red berries.
Oh, red berries, and blueberries, and purple berries. Oh my god, and pink berries. Oh my god,
And
green
blackberries.
berries. Oh, berries.
Dingleberries.
Let's go
And
find some
dingleberries?
berries.
I like berries.
All right, back to our mission to get berries.
Oh no, you asked a question, and it was a very good question, Toddle. I wanted to hear the answer to your question.
What was the question?
Who is Nib?
Clapperclaw says, just an old guy. I think he's a smart guy, but he just, he likes staying in his cave. And every time I've seen him, he's had a blindfold on his face.
Sounds like a monk.
A pinata enthusiast. Or a monk. Maybe a monk.
Or maybe he is just on a wellness retreat.
Right, doing the sound baths.
Has sensitive eyes. It might be very bright here for him.
He sounds
Or
like...
maybe he's just cosplaying Stick from Daredevil.
Yes, that's what it sounds like.
Probably that.
Meet this Nib. I'm sure he has excellent taste in movies.
Right, Nib, Stick. I wiggle my quarterstaff. Right?
That makes so much sense.
I know.
Sue Harabax gets the inn at the end of the road to move along. And
Kaylee's gonna perch up on top so she can watch the surroundings as the house goes by.
I admittedly was skeptical about traveling by inn, but I take it all back and apologize for... this is a fantastic way to travel.
I agree. It is very first class.
so I think you can all see here Nib's cave. It's kind of cool artwork. And I have a very short little description. Cozy torchlight radiates from a cave in the wooded hillside. 20 feet from the cave is a tree with a weathered sheet of parchment nailed to its trunk. And I think I've got some artwork here for you.
What does it say? Oh.
Well, we're going to roll to see what it says. So, where is my little guy? I think it's in, there we go. Yeah, so let's see. Do I have a volunteer who would like to roll?
I would love to roll.
Right on.
What
So,
shall I roll?
Let's use
Dice.
Let's use dice. And I'll have you roll a d8. Let's roll a d8 to see which one this one is.
Saucy. Number 1. The
Okay.
best number.
All right. So go ahead and read this out to us as you see what's written on this wanted poster.
This sorry wretch has stolen from me. Deliver him to me alive and unharmed, and I'll give you back 10 years of your youth. Hey, cool. Someone's buying this little boy.
And at the end, there's a signature. It says Granny at the end.
All right. Cool. Toddle stares at that for more than a minute. Somebody named Granny. It's a weird name. It's oddly familiar. I feel like I knew someone named Granny.
Don't all the hags call themselves grannies or mothers or something like that?
No, I think it's just Granny Nightshade.
Who's Granny Nightshade?
Oh, Granny Nightshade is the Scabatha.
Oh, right. Well, everyone's got nicknames. Super cool.
Yes.
Like some pseudonyms, some nom de plumes.
My nickname will be Nick, and it will be my nickname.
I can relate to that on a fundamental level.
Oh, that sounds nice.
A lot of people call me Todd.
Todd. That will be your nickname. Kalei, what will be your nickname?
Awesome!
Awesome.
Super duper. So so we should keep an eye out for this kid, because either we should save him, or how old are you guys?
That is
Well, I'm 23 years young.
Okay.
I am either. Oh, how do you count how old somebody is?
How many times
how many winters?
the sun rise?
No, that's days.
Since when, though?
Since born. Since you were born.
Since I was born. In that case, I am either 10 years old or 22 years old.
Cool.
Yes.
Yeah. So, do either of you feel like going back to being 12 or, I guess, 0/23?
Yes.
How are your...
All the time. I think about this often.
Oh, do you live a life of regret, little dude?
I live a life of loss, and I wish that it could be regained.
Well, man, we got to get this kid, and you can get 10 years of your youth back. I don't know if it's literal youth or if you just get younger. Either way, sounds good.
I'm a fairy. I don't grow up. I'ma never grow up.
Okay, cool.
I think that will work very well for you.
Yes.
Approved. And I am weirdly ambivalent about my past, now that I think about it. Should look into that. But yeah, no, buddy, if we find this kid, we can totally get you some of your better days back.
That would be very interesting to see how it works.
We better be careful. We don't know that this granny is a good person.
But we do know that the child is a wretch.
It says so right there.
It is written right there.
According to this granny person. What if
According
Granny's
to-
the wretch
yes.
and the kid is just a kid who wants to be a kid
But it is written.
and have berries and ice cream all the time?
I mean, if
And
you were going
jump
berries and
rope.
ice cream all the time, then it seems like a grandmother is like the most likely place to get that.
Yes, that seems like it would be a positive.
I mean, we clearly only have one person's point of view, but we haven't met the kid yet. He could be a total knob.
But it is on a parchment. It is written.
It does look very official. And
Yes.
is that a pin? That's stuck in there with a
Ooh.
is that a knitting needle?
That makes it double official.
It looks like a
Yep.
sewing needle.
That's super branded. That's some grandmother shit right there. So I mean, at least I think she's a legit grandmother.
Huh. Maybe she is his grandmother.
Ah, right. Maybe he's like he's like having a hard time with his puberty, and he's just running away because he's confused and stuff.
If
I
my
wonder
granny called me a wretch, I wouldn't want to be near them either.
I wonder what he stole from her.
Well, I mean, there's one way to find out, and that is if we happen upon this random person we've seen a picture of. We don't even know how old this parchment is. This could be months old.
I will go over and rip the parchment off the tree so we can take it with us.
All right. You can
Smart.
add a wanted poster to your inventory.
Hmm. But all jokes aside, we do know that Granny Nightshade has to die, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Then maybe
But,
this
maybe
tell
we
us where she is.
Yeah, I'm not above double dipping, my dude.
Oh, and this child could be our excuse to get close to her.
Oh, that's good. That's good. We can arm the children.
Person I am becoming. Just have like this confused look across my face.
No, it's hey man, this is some A+ scheming. I've always wanted to, connive. It's just there was always a Better Business Bureau, and now that they're out of the picture, all bets are off.
Oh. Well, I will leave conniving to you because I have always been a good boy.
I'd like to study the picture in case I want to use disguise self.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
See? And I hold it up.
I'll say you definitely have at least the capacity to make someone look like this with your disguise kit now that you've seen the image.
Disguise self, the spell.
Oh, disguise self. Okay, yeah. Or also using possibly a disguise kit if you have a kind of
I don't have the proficiency.
A big curly black wig. Yeah, but you could definitely emulate this on a smaller level since you are, a fairy.
We unfortunately do not know how tall this child is, or what anything other than the head looks like.
Probably not very tall. I'd say like 6'5", probably.
Oh.
Yeah, I see 6'5" children all the time when I go into Walmart.
Well, I think it might be a good idea if you are to disguise yourself. Maybe you could be sitting with a blanket over your lower body so that it muffles what the details are.
Ooh, smart.
Well, I'm 3 feet 3 inches, so.
Oh, so you could make yourself appear 4'3".
Yeah, I think so. That should be good enough.
Don't spell-splain her spells to her.
Oh, it's also my spell. I can do it too. But I am much more limited. I can only make myself appear almost as large as Kalei.
Spellsplain would be a great cantrip for bards. Or wizards.
Pretentious
I'm gonna go up to the
digitation.
cave entrance. I'm gonna go up to the cave entrance and yell, Nib! Nib, are you home?
Yeah.
Come on. Do you come in, please? Make yourselves at home. Do enter.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, hey, Mr. Nip. Thank you for your hospitality. I love your cave.
I liked your blurb.
You do like those that still follow the rules as they were supposed to be administered here in Prismere. You can see Nib
right.
is
The rules.
a sort of thin, wispy human. And has, as Clapperclaw described, is wearing a blindfold. And inside this cave, you can see him. He's sitting at a spinning wheel. And while he greets you, he does not get up. As you look around, he is surrounded by piles of gold. As he is spinning, he reaches down, grasps handfuls of coins, and at his touch, they transform into gleaming gold fibers. Thank you for making yourselves known. In accordance to rules of hospitality, I would like to offer to craft for each of you.
Something I might be able to offer in return if that is what you would like to do.
Are we doing arts and crafts, you guys? Hell yes.
Where did I put those confounded... Where are they? Oh, there they are. And he picks up a pair of knitting needles, and he begins to knit some of this gold yarn into an object. And he says, I am Nib. What are your names?
Does he look around or feel around for the knitting needles?
Feels around. He feels around for them.
Thank you.
He does not seem to have blind sight, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah.
I am Kalei.
Oh, hello, Kalei. I think I might, just by the sound of your voice, be able to think of something that might be nice for you. And he begins knitting. And he says, tell me about yourself, Kalei, so that I might make something that will be just perfect for you.
I'm a fairy, and I have a cloak that allows me to hide. I'm very sneaky, and
Kalei is an addict.
berries. If you could make me a little pouch that every time I stuck my hand in it, I could pull out berries, that would be the awesomest.
Incredibly specific ass.
I thank you, Kalei, for telling me about yourself.
We know he has thread.
If I was to alter a bag of holding that had a large amount of berries, I fear it might turn into a bag of molding.
That is funny, Nib, because it sounds like holding, but it is molding because it would mold.
I'm only capable of certain types of enchantments, my dear. Perhaps I should give you a choice. Would you prefer some gloves that help with thieving, or would you prefer little bracers that might help you with shooting arrows?
That is a conundrum. I do love to shoot arrows. I know you probably can't see this, but my bow is made of roses. I'll take the archery bracers.
All right. As he spins this gold, he grabs coins after coins that just keep transforming into golden thread. And yeah, he makes this item for you. So you have now bracers of archery.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Requires attunement +2 to damage rolls on ranged attack.
And then he says, I heard other voices. I can hear you moving around. Who else would like to tell me about themselves that I might reciprocate with some hospitality?
Oh, you haven't met my friend. This is Serenity. He is a firefly.
I kind of look over at Toddle and just like roll my eyes in my head.
I look back. No one could possibly have less context for what a firefly is. As a non-speaking firefly.
Do tell me about yourself, Serenity. I'm not familiar with this.
He wants great sword.
Sorry?
Toddle says that Serenity was a great sword.
And I said, I'm
Buddy,
sorry.
Firefly.
I'm sorry. I'm not capable of making such a weapon.
They've got jokes.
Did you say Toddle? Was it?
Yeah,
Yes.
hey, Toddle Siberius, lovely cave, Mr. Nib.
Thank you. I would like to make something for you. Do tell me about yourself.
Well, I am a peddler of mushrooms and mushroom accessories. Got my little buddies here on my staff, various funguses. Yeah, I met up with these guys. My business got shystered away from me. So that was unfortunate. So, I'm just out here trying to find myself again, get some directions.
As you're speaking to him, Toddle, you pick up on something. He's listening, but every once in a while, he jerks his head to the side so that he can listen to something behind him. And that draws your attention to some of the shadows in this cave. And you could swear you saw a glimpse of an apparition lurking behind him, ever so briefly, like a grubby child peering over his shoulder.
Oh, I don't. I hate it here so much.
He says, I think I might know something that might help you. Do you wish to be one who can hold lots and lots of things? Or do you feel like you would like more to know secrets?
Well, man, I've got a great backpack, so I'm not weighed down by pants anymore. I've moved past that part of my life, so I'm not really worried about holding things. Yeah, I'll take the latter, please and thank you.
Ah, very good. And he sculpts for you a wand of secrets.
Thank you very much. And you know what? To pay you back, and I reach into my backpack and I pull out my bird pipes. I'll play you a tune. And I would like to do a performance check on my bird pipes, please.
Go ahead and make a performance check.
Please. Now I do get to add my proficiency to this, so it's whatever this is plus 3. I was gonna be a 5.
Okay.
Bonk. Weep, pop, clank, herp, hop, herp, herp, hop, beep.
He, at one point,
I
he
call
sticks...
that one the fax machine cometh.
At one point, he sticks his pinky into his ear and sort of like, as though he's trying to clear out some earwax, as though he's not sure he's hearing you correctly. And he says, "Oh, thank you. Yes, no, it's good, fine, thank you. Yes, you've been... How long have you been playing, Toddle?"
Oh, I found these last week.
Oh, you don't say.
Not long enough. My ears are ringing.
Wow.
It's painful.
As he turns his sort of attention toward you, buddy, and he says, and you, I didn't catch your name, but tell me about yourself."
Oh, I do not know my name, but right now I'm going by Nick. I
Good name.
am confused about who I am and what I am and why I am here, but I do know that I have to right wrongs and that I got hurt for the first time just yesterday. It was a very confusing experience for me, and I did not like it.
I'm sorry to hear of your misfortunes. Would you prefer to be better protected, or would you prefer to be undetected, or perhaps to have something that might help to protect you? How can I best help?
Well, Toddle hit me, so if you have something
Tattletale.
so that... Sorry, Toddle, I am not good at secrets.
God, first impression, man. He's gonna think I'm a
Oh.
crazy person. It was
It
an
was an
accident.
accident. I am sure it was an accident.
Lead with that, buddy.
It was an accident. Toddle, it didn't even really hurt that much. I would like something to protect myself, please.
As you were saying this, please roll a d4 for me, buddy.
After that little flare-up, Toddle's gonna wave at Kalei and just kind of motion her to go like around to the other side of Nib as I start moving. I'll start going left and kind of wave Kalei to go right around the other side.
And Nib, I have a prize for you too, because I won these at a very special place. It is the place where I learned of my long-lost brother, and I will pull out of my backpack the pair of long, bright purple trousers that I got at the carnival.
Oh, okay.
These are beautiful. They are not gold, but I think that the thread might be very useful if you wanted, or you can simply wear them.
As he's listening, his attention is drawn away from you, and your attention, buddy, is also drawn away. As
I was trying to distract him.
Well, something draws your attention. You're able to continue speaking, and you are distracting him, but he's distracted by something behind him, and you see one of these apparitions as well. And the sort of grubby child that was first apparent flickers away, and another appears over his other shoulder. And what you see is a gaunt coachman sort of looming, like with a shadow, and then that disappears. And then you see a long-faced woman who's dabbing at her tears with a handkerchief. And these apparitions, he seems to be aware of them, but he's not addressing them. But you're all also becoming aware of these things.
That is fascinating. Hello, I am Buddy. I address one of the apparitions as it appears.
As you are also kind of moving around the sides, Toddle and Kalei, where are you going?
Like I said, I was just kind of starting to get closer to Nib, trying to circle around towards where I'm seeing the apparitions.
Yeah.
I'm amazed at the straw spindling, and I'm just watching.
Okay. How about both?
No. Awesome.
Oh, okay. How about both of you make perception checks?
Okay.
Oh, dang, you have a 16 passive now.
21.
Whose passive is 16?
Mine.
Kayleigh's.
Oh, nice. Yeah, update that because I was looking at a 14. Considering
And Toddle's is 15.
Yeah.
And Toddle's got a 50 now. Okay, cool.
Proficiency leveled up. So
Oh
gave
yeah,
me
that's
2
right.
levels.
Yeah, our numbers are climbing. So, Kalei, you look around and you keep getting drawn to this gold, which definitely is radiating. And
Oh, Kalei is immersed into the gold glimmery shine.
I'd say with your decent perception and your affinity for shiny things too, easily over 20,000 gold scattered here around this cave.
Jeez.
It's like a dragon's hoard essentially in here. And Toddle, as you get close, you start to see these apparitions move through physical objects. They are not corporeal. But nonetheless, you are perceiving them. It seems like your party is perceiving them, and it seems like even though Nib has blindfolded himself, seems to be aware of their presence. He says,
Hey.
I see that you've noticed them.
Yeah, I was just about to ask you, who are your friends?
I am haunted by my own words. As long as my ill-gotten gains were put to good use, my bad deeds would remain behind me. You are beholding the restless apparitions of those I hurt. They lurk behind my back, tormenting me with pokes at my ribs, whisperings in my ear. I can't bear to look them in the eye, not after what I have done to them.
What could a kind old gentleman like you have done to so many people?
Oh, this is my
What
penance.
what could a middle-aged white man possibly have done to upset and ruin people's lives and get a fortune for himself?
I too am very confused.
Wow.
He says, I'm sorry, that's so funny, Nick. That's really funny. He says, I've led a cruel and heartless existence. I earned these riches by exploiting my tenants' misery, buying up condemned property, renting it out for an exorbitant fee. Granny Nightshade is helping me to make amends. I told her I wanted to put my bad deeds behind me, my ill-gotten gains to good use. It was like yesterday when I was in Waterdeep. I remember. Such luxury, such wealth, such a curse. So now I shall dwell forever in this cave, spinning this gold into useful items for anyone who comes my way.
Oh, that
So what you're saying is being rich isn't all it's cracked up to be.
That is so nice of you to do.
I wouldn't say necessarily, Toddle, that being rich makes one cruel or heartless. I just know that I came about it through terrible means.
Hey, I mean, maybe we can help you repent. Would you like to maybe support some small businesses?
How would I?
You know, we're always looking for angel investors, and I'd be more than happy to mediate it between you and them.
Unfortunately, I am not able to give this gold to you. It's part of this agreement that I've come to with Granny Nightshade. You see, if you take of this gold, you may be cursed like myself.
But
See, that's exactly what I would say to someone if I didn't want them to take my gold. Ooh.
Heed my warning, this is not an existence I wish on anyone.
This doesn't feel right, man. If you're looking to repent about ripping people off and hoarding all this wealth, you should give it back. But you're still gonna keep it, and you're gonna repent. So, like, it's until you die, and then the ghosts get it?
If you tell me a bit about what you want to do, perhaps I have some wisdom that I could give you if I'm not able to contribute to your small business, Toddle.
Did this just turn into Dragon's Den? We're in the Shark Tank again. No, hey, if you can't give it away, if it's tied up in your Ponzi scheme, that's cool, bud. I was just checking in.
I do have a business, and I could use somebody to help me monetarily in my business endeavor. I am in the business of dethroning hags and bringing Bavlorna back to greatness.
I have an idea for a potty stool that will help four-legged creatures to go poo easier.
I'm getting in on the ground level of Buddy's idea.
On the ground level, so to speak.
Yeah, I'm on the ground. I'm getting ground floor. Yeah.
Kalei, you said you
5%
wish to
shareholder.
bring Bavlorna back to.
What did I say the wrong name? My bad. Hold on.
In the business of killing hags.
Yes. Who's
Scabatha.
the one we're trying?
Zabilna.
Zabilna.
That would be.
We're
the name.
trying to bring Zabilna back
yes.
to her glory.
Well,
I'm so sorry.
no.
He works for. He's clearly directly connected to Scabatha, so she knows that now. That's good.
Oh, but I think that he wants to follow the rules.
It's an easy mistake to make. Thank you for telling me of what you were seeking while you are here, and
Yes, any help you have would be of great importance.
Please.
The high mighty goddess Titania will bless you.
I can
Probably.
I can perhaps help you if you are here to... And he gives hesitation every time it looks and sounds like he's about to speak ill of Granny Nightshade, or perhaps any of them.
To make a sandwich, and I wink. And then I realize that Nib can't see me wink. So I snap my fingers, wink.
Okay, thank you. I have been to Lurmlurch. I've visited the Goblin Candy Market. I've even been to Granny's parlor, the workshop. If it would be of help, I can tell you. Granny Nightshade has a key protruding from her back that indicates her mood by how fast it turns.
So, does that mean someone can change her mood by turning the key?
Possibly.
Interesting.
I wonder what happens if you take the key out.
We're about to find out.
Many children toil away in Granny Nightshade's workshop, crafting toys. She delivers the creepiest toys to children on other worlds to fill their heads with nightmares, one can only assume. The hag makes her deliveries on the back of a flying rocking horse.
I have got 2 questions for you, if you're finished.
I have more, but let me ask.
First of all, goblin candy?
Yes.
I have a lot more questions about that. Also, these children that are toiling away, they get, like, breaks and benefits and all that stuff, right?
I don't think they're employed. I don't believe they're being treated with the kindness and respect that Zybilna provided and protected all children in Prismir with. This is very troubling. Yeah, no child labor laws in
This is
Prismir.
not good. You guys, I'm gonna go apeshit. This is insane. We're gonna go unionize these kids. At least get them like some school credit or something. This is egregious. Please continue. Sorry, I interrupted Mr. Nick.
No, it's fine. It's fine. The last bit of information I might help you with is of Granny Nightshade. She's obsessed with capturing Will of the Feywild. He's a boy who helped a handful of children escape from Loomlurch. Will of the Feywild's motley group of rascals have named themselves the Getaway Gang. They are protected by a treant named Little Oak. I can't leave this cave, but I could perhaps give you some direction.
Please and thank you.
Oh, yes. I think we should help Will. I think we saw his face on a tree.
But Kaylee, Will is bad. He is a wretch, and he is in a gang.
Yeah. He's a little rascal.
He's in a gang that helps other kids. I already saved my sibling. One of your siblings could be in that place, being forced to make toys to give other kids nightmares.
I don't think that is the case. My sibling does not have thumbs. It would be very hard.
I'm an only child. And Toddle just has a 1,000-yard stare for a second. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. We can unpack that later. Nib, do you have a present for me as well?
I do. I've just now finished. And he
And
hands...
Go ahead. Is your situation to sit here and give people presents until your gold is gone?
Yes.
I see.
Well, I can take another.
He has woven for you a cloak of protection, buddy.
That is quite hilarious. And I take off my own cloak of protection because he can't see it. I'm like, thank you so much, Nib. And I take it and just kind of put his on and fold mine into my backpack.
You're welcome.
I had to put the hat on a hat. I love it.
The other option
wonder-
for you, which I did not roll for, by the way, out of game. I have no problem with that because that's hilarious. But was the amulet of proof against detection and location?
Oh no, I prefer the cloak of protection. I'm just gonna
Very cool.
ask you as DM if I can wear 2 cloaks of protection at once.
I don't think so.
Was
Okay.
was that an
Shield of protection?
infusion?
Sorry, say that again.
Was that an infusion so you can change it to something else?
It is an infusion.
My cloak is not. No.
Oh.
It's the common item that I chose.
Oh,
when
okay.
you said common item. That's okay. I can give it to
it's
somebody.
beautiful. I love it. I love it. All right. So,
That's hilarious.
Nib continues to sort of labor over the spinning wheel for a minute, but then after that he says, "That takes quite a lot out of me. I think I'm going to take a rest now. Is there anything I can get for you? Perhaps something to drink, something to eat."
I would love berries.
I'll make some tea, Mr. Nib. You just made us these wonderful gifts.
Oh, thank you. And he sits down. He says, "I'm sorry, Kalei. I haven't had berries in a long time.
Do you know where they grow? I can find my own.
If I knew where they were, I would have them myself. That sounds lovely." And he sits down on what seems to be a very simple sort of hammock, and his bones crack ever so slightly as he stretches out, and before long he starts to drift off to sleep.
Mr. Nib, why do you wear a blindfold?
I cannot stand to look them in the eye. Not
Oh.
after what I did.
Okay, sleep well.
Mr. Nib, watch me do a cartwheel.
I'm gonna use my druidcraft to create a rose to put like behind his blindfold, like in his blindfold, like above his ear.
How?
Oh, you're not
So
poking him in the eye. You're tucking it.
Like,
Yeah, I'm
Thorns?
trying to I'm trying to tuck it into his blindfold so he's got a rose
Yeah,
coming
he's-
at the top.
By the time you get there, he is fast asleep. You feel like it's exhausting work, and he crafted these things very, very quickly. It seemed to take a lot out of him, and he's an old man, so he's already asleep. You tuck a flower into his blindfold.
Then I use my druid craft to make a macaroni picture of him, and it says "Thank you, Santa." And I put that on his tummy. And then, all right, cool, guys. I guess we should move on. Back to the inn.
I agree, we should. Mr. Nib, we're going to go now.
Bye, Mr. Nib. Bye, ghosts.
The apparitions don't seem to look at you or even notice you. They just hover around him.
Ghosts are rude.
Super creepy.
I tried punching one with my thunder gauntlet.
Whoosh! Right through.
Oh. Wow.
Bye, gold.
Not at all. All right, back to the inn.
All right.
That could have went a few different ways, and I'm really happy that you just wanted to give us presents.
Yes.
I think I will attune to my new bracers.
Yeah. You take a short rest to do that. As you get back,
Would either of you like a cloak of protection?
My AC is currently 13.
Cloak of protection would be pretty good because you like to go up into the front.
Toddle, I think this could be very nice for you.
Oh, wow, man. Thank you.
Look, you're very welcome. I'm going to give you this little one, and I will take the big one,
Deal.
because it is funny.
Yep. Nope. I am a huge fan of this. I put it on and just kind of, hold on, how am I gonna? I guess I just kind of like tie it around bandolier style.
Hmm.
Yeah, that'll work.
And I will go to sleep in mine for a short rest in the inn.
You curled up in it.
Since you gave your magic item away, would you like this? And she will hold up the helm of telepathy. I don't think it'll be very good for me. Do you want this?
That is very generous. I think that would be a very bad idea for me, though. I have trouble controlling my thoughts as it is. You know me, I can't keep secrets, and I think if I could project my thoughts into people's minds,
It doesn't work like that. It only tells you what other people are thinking.
Oh.
You don't have to project your thoughts. They project their thoughts into you.
Yes, but then I will blurt them out loud.
Yes, that would be awesome. I
Okay.
love gossip.
If you would be happy with this, then I will make you happy, and I will take this.
Well, it's too big for me, and I thought it would be cool and like let me see through the dark portal, but it didn't. I didn't even see Illidan.
It is too big for you, but you think...
As you all decide
magic.
what to do with your magical items, Sue has put together a nice meal for you all as a day's travel sort of comes to an end. We're going to take a short little break here, guys. We'll come right back, so take a little break. Be right back.
Thank you.
Welcome back, by the way. We're Madryck's Mavericks. This is the Wild Beyond the Witchlight. As you've traveled through the evening, all of you have been able to take the benefits of a long rest. You get to a point where there's a split in sort of the forest. The river nearby seems to impede the inn's capacity to go sort of to the north, and there's some questionable terrain off to the east. And Sue Harabax is not exactly sure where you want to go at this point. So could you guys maybe clarify where you're headed and where you would like to go?
We need to go to Lurch to save all the children.
I thought we were going to go and track down Will, but I like that idea better. I think we should go and free all the children. That would get Skabatha's attention, and then make her come to us.
Maybe I could get my own poster. OMG, that would be so awesome.
You could be a wanted person.
So the only directions you sort of had was a vague sort of heading that Nib pointed. And for a fella who's blindfolded, you know, how much are you going to trust the direction he's pointing in terms of how to get to Little Oak, the evident hideout of the of Will of the Feywild sort of rabble-y group. But if you're interested in going to Loomlurch, how would you navigate your way there? Sue Harabax is not familiar and does not know how to get there.
We need a better navigator for this inn.
What do we know about Loomlurch?
I know.
Go ahead.
But he knows.
I will go to the top of the house and I will look out at all of the greenery around, and I will decide which way looks saddest and most desperate.
Ooh.
I like that. All right, so go ahead and head out. And what check do you want to do? Are you feeling like survival or nature? What seems best?
I
I'll
will.
also go up, and I'll give Buddy. I'll put Buddy up on my shoulders so he can see
Ooh.
even further.
Okay.
I will. I will attempt to use the spool of thread, the color of frustration and self-doubt, to try and determine which color matches the thread best. I will try to use Arcana.
Yeah.
I
All
will,
right.
give myself a little guidance here.
All right. Go ahead and roll Arcana to see if you can figure out what direction Loom Lurch might be, or where the forest is getting darker, sicker.
Okay. And Arcana. So that's a 22.
All right. Excellent. You feel like this stream that impedes your progress to the north is probably the direction to go.
That is a sad stream.
However,
Wait.
the inn is not going to be able to proceed in that direction. So heading east through maybe a questionable bit of terrain, you might be able to find a way around the stream. But you feel like you might need to do that on foot.
We have a decision to make. We can either be in to the east or out and go north.
Okay, so do we take the in or do we take the in out?
Yes, I think we take the out in.
So we take the out in, and then we can go to the in and out.
Yes. And then we can have burgers.
I also want a burger. You get me, buddy.
We're going north on foot. For burgers.
For burgers. Amazing.
I do not go on foot. I go on wings.
I shoot her wings off. You go on foot.
Ah!
I have 3 pairs of wings.
I shot off the wrong ones. Darn it.
See,
All
this
right.
is
Kaylee goes
this is
to pick
this is
up her
evolution.
goes
This
to
is
pick
like
up
a
her
gecko
wooden
tail.
wing.
No, you don't.
Keep trying to remove wings and new ones grow back. All right, so you're heading north. As Sue hangs back with the inn, as it's not really able to make that trip, and you're going to see if you can find a way around this stream. As you're walking through this sort of Feywild area, and you are just kind of heading north in this direction. Please roll perception or survival, your choice.
I'd like to be flying about 30 feet ahead of the rest of the party with my hood up.
Okay, hard to detect. Excellent.
I would rather live than see, so I will roll survival.
Yeah, I'll keep. I mean, you guys are fine. I'm gonna check out the foliage nearby.
It's getting
That's a waste.
it's getting
Wow.
It's getting worse as you are progressing, Toddle. Kalei and Buddy, you're picking up. There's some large growth trees, some oversized shrubbery, and Toddle. There are some really sick-looking trees in this direction, but you're getting close to the stream. You can hear the water nearby. Do you continue?
Yeah, and I'll start saying stuff like, "Man, I sure hope nobody accosts us to get all these great treats and comic books." That we're carrying.
Kaylee's gonna use message to say, "What's a comic book?"
It's a picture book, but for grown-ups.
I have not used this trait, but I am looking around for local criminal activity and signs of lawbreakers.
Okay.
You just cast Narc?
Yes.
You, while you don't find any lawbreakers or criminals or any outposts
Or a neighborhood watch.
or a neighborhood watch, no sign of community other than, I guess, there are some little glow bugs nearby, which also...
Is there an old person sitting on a park bench staring at people as
No.
they pass?
No.
Oh. Okay.
But you do come across a hostile tree creature. It's humanoid and seems to be connected in some way to the undergrowth here. But something is very, very wrong with this creature. And you know that it's hostile because it lurches towards you as you see it. It's near the stump of an old growth tree. Let me go ahead and put you onto a map here.
I have heard about things like this. I think it just wants a hug.
It has a face, but it also has what appears to be humanoid, probably hobgoblin heads hanging from its branches. If this was a dryad, it is no longer. And as it walks across
Buddy, no hugs.
As it walks across the foliage, it dies and desiccates under its feet, and it walks forward. What do you guys want to do?
I see the picture again. I clicked off it too fast.
It's here on the
Pop
map.
my fungal form.
I think.
I can zoom in.
Yeah, you can zoom in. I think you can see it.
Thank you.
I immediately pop my fungal form.
Yes, it is very creepy.
You pop your fungal form. All right, cool. Is that concentration based?
Nope. It just lasts for 10 minutes.
Okay. All right. What do the rest of you do?
Kalei, trying to hide away, she's going to make Toddle really, really big.
Oh. Enlarge?
That's jinx.
We did say at the same time. Wow. All right. So,
And she's gonna try and hide in a bush over here.
whoosh. All right, cool. Buddy, did you tell me what you were doing?
I did not.
Well,
I don't think that the tree would appreciate getting peed on, so I am going to crack my knuckles and ready my gauntlets. And if it comes up and tries to hit me, I will step forward a little bit as well. If it tries to hit me, I will punch it first.
all right, excellent. As you all sort of like see this hostile creature as it just sort of like lumbers towards you. Let's see how initiative happens, guys. Let's go ahead and roll initiative.
And I will hopefully say, hello, I am Buddy.
I'm glad we had a round to act so I could use that before.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I can do that once a day for free. Because I only have first level spells as a rogue.
Nice.
Come on, Toddle, go high.
This corrupted dryad does not reply to you, but it does begin to speak in a sort of hissed Sylvan, which I think you understand, right, buddy?
Oh, yes. I greet it in Sylvan.
Yeah, it is crying out to some of the nearby shrubs to awaken. And,
that is very bad.
And they do. Including the one you're hiding behind, Kalei. As these awakened shrubs begin to lumber and move forward, the first one to act is Toddle. What would you like to do, Toddle?
Creepy dead dying tree. That's no good. I'm gonna go move my 5, 10, 15, and I'm gonna take a swing at it.
All right, make it happen.
I look at Portobello and I'm like, "Hang on, little dude, you're a mace now."
Like,
and then I go,
Where are we? Ah!
Helmet's on. And I take my swing.
Stick.
A 14
buddy.
hit.
14. No. This dryad has natural armor that protects it from your attack.
Cool. So I guess it clacks out. All right, wood on wood. Now it's going to be a little difficult. Then I'll try again with my bonus action.
Okay.
Does a 22 hit?
Most definitely. Most definitely.
Amazing. Oh wow! This is going to be a different kind of damage roll. So, hold on. Bear with me. So
Okay.
that's the the D4 from the bonus attack with the quarterstaff. The D6 from symbiotic entity. Another D4 because I'm humongous. And then 2D6 for my Bugbarian Sneakitude.
Yeah, man.
So it's this plus. Kalei, is this what you feel like all the time? This is amazing.
Yeah,
So
you hit
this
with a weak
plus
weapon,
4.
but you got so many dice.
Oh no.
It's not a great roll, but it's still real fun. So it's 15 damage. It's not a weak weapon. It's fine.
15
Nice.
damage is a big damage roll.
So whack! You hit this corrupted dryad, and as you
2,
do,
3, 1, 3.
as you do, you see the desiccated husks of wood and bark on the outside of it that looks sickly. But when you hit, there's this little flash of like green that you see, like an aura you would expect from a dryad within. And for just a brief moment, you feel like there might be a way to get through all of this corruption, but you're not sure how. But hitting it was definitely effective. It definitely took the hit. Anything else for you, Toddle?
No, that's my action, bonus action, and also, guys, I think someone's in there.
Did it die?
Not yet.
Just give it a second.
Being
This
helpful.
awakened shrub moves pretty quick and just kind of like rubbles over to Buddy, and it's gonna try to rub up against you, and it's gonna try to give you poison oak. So I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, Buddy.
Okay. I have a question.
Yeah.
Is my attack trigger at being...
Say again?
I'm trying to figure out how to phrase it. So I said, basically, I was going to hit the thing if it comes up and tries to hurt me. But I was specifically talking about Metal Leaf before these other things.
Yeah, I would say that would be your target. So if something else came
Cool.
up. So again, just be careful about the way you word it. Yeah, if you say
Yep.
hostile. Yeah. Thank you for being honest.
It did enter my threatened area.
It sure did, and you have your reaction.
17 to hit it.
Yeah, it definitely does.
Hooray!
Don't forget your D4.
11 damage plus the D4. Thank you very much.
Hey!
Yeah.
So, Buddy, before
50.
it can come into contact with you, Toddle just
Leave Buddy alone.
Toddle just completely eradicates it, removes it from existence. It's gone.
It's coming right for it.
Or...
But this one next to you, Kalei.
I have my cloak up, even though I came to hide in the bush.
Yeah.
Does it still have to roll perception to find me?
Well, here's the thing. It doesn't have eyes. It senses living matter around it. It just knows where you are, and it just kind of like... And you're hiding next to it. Now the thing moves. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. $14?
14. You make the save. So you only take
Huzzah.
2 points of poison damage. And you do not have the poisoned condition, because that's the closest thing to having the itches. That's the end of its turn, though. Kalei, it's your turn.
Alrighty. I was gonna pull out my bow, but I think I'll just pull out my rapier. And I'll give a give a little hit on it. Actually, I changed my mind. I'm going to use my bonus action to disengage up. So now I'll be like over here, but 30 feet up in the air.
Yeah, you got it.
And then I'm going to try and snipe that little tree. Does a 21 hit?
It does. You're aiming for the dryad, right?
Oh, I meant the little guy that...
Oh, the little shrub that
yeah.
gave you poison. Yeah, you definitely hit it. And it splits right down the center of its sort of stem. It's dead, no longer animated.
That's all for me.
All right. This dryad looks at the two of you getting kind of close, and does not like it at all. So is going to attempt to entangle the two of you, as it casts sort of a growing weeds in this kind of like area around your feet. I think I've got a AoE for that.
Strength save.
Tangle.
Nice roll. And because I'm large, I have advantage, which I desperately needed.
Or that saved.
I thought
Nice.
the 24 was yours.
So Buddy rolls a natural 20. Nice. And Toddle, you have advantage on this, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
because
sweet.
I am enlarged.
Yeah. So while the ground becomes, difficult terrain, you are not restrained by this. And then...
But he scoops me up in his arms.
And then...
I'll protect you, Toddle.
Thank you.
And then the dryad takes a step towards this huge tree. And by the way, this is the base of a tree, but it's the top of it forms a canopy that's up over this almost this entire map. So she steps and tears her hands into the bark and sort of splits it a little bit and steps in as she
This is bad.
sort of tree strides, and emerges from a tree back over here. And when that happens, the tree starts to sort of splinter a little bit, and emerging out of that hole, you see one of these vines. And now that you're here, you can see that there are a bunch of these vines around you. Well, this one here is also animated. It's pretty low on the initiative order, though. So that's her turn. The awakened shrub over here is going to move on up, having no problem moving through the entangled area, and is going to make a poison ivy attack against Toddle. Toddle, please make a dexterity saving throw.
Absolutely. That's a 4. Natural 1.
All right, you take 5 poison damage,
Okay.
and you now are poisoned until the end of your next turn. So it's like you're itchy, and you got this like poison oak on you. Yeah, so it's gonna last a round. I wish poison oak only lasted 6 seconds. That's it for its turn. It takes us to Buddy.
Well, public service announcement, everybody. Eat your greens before they eat you. So, I'm going to run up to this dryad thing. I run 30 feet. And I'm going to do a little bonus action sweep the legs with my shield. So that is an acrobatics athletics for it. Has to beat an 18.
No, 17 is a failure.
Yes.
All right.
And I'm going to pummel it while it's on the ground.
Yeah,
21 to hit,
definitely hits.
14 thunder damage.
Echoes throughout the forest, and it's now prone. Very good. You knocked it down.
Yes. And that is my turn.
All right. This vine is gonna slither on over and is gonna.
Oh, I'm level 5. I get 2 attacks.
Oh, you might as well swing twice. I mean, you swing once. Might as well. It takes the same amount of time. Let's go for it, buddy.
23.
So the shield is like a bonus action, right?
Yes,
Yeah, you hit it again.
with 9 thunder damage.
And with that, this corrupted dryad is really starting to look badly injured. And the green that Toddle had seen is now starting to show deep within this creature.
Ooh, I will get you out as I pummel it and just concussive blast.
I'll help you. All right, cool. All right, is that the end of your turn, buddy?
Yes.
All right, thank you. The assassin vine is going to attempt to. Oh yeah, it can just automatically do it. It's just going to animate.
What's wrong, Vine?
plants
You only have the player's handbook. Don't have any of the cool rogue classes.
within 30 feet. Yeah, it's going to animate these vines right over here.
Oh no!
So let's get
You
these.
just had to say it.
Initiative. There it is. Bam. So
I
that
was
one's.
hoping for Vino, not vines.
So it's going to make a slam attack against you, Toddle. Whoosh. Let's see how it rolls. That's a 23 to hit, man.
Better believe that hits.
So yeah, you need to. It hits you with bludgeoning damage. 21.
Oh,
Holy
And-
smokes!
And if it isn't already constricting a creature and the target is restrained until the grapple ends. So you are currently grappled
It can grapple a large creature.
and restrained. Well, it's also it's huge, man. This thing is huge. And yes, it definitely can. Yeah, so there you go. It's got a hold of you, Toddle. You're in a tight spot. This other assassin vine, since Kalei is up in the air, cannot actually get to you. It can move 20 feet. And it does. Moves right over to Buddy. So, Buddy, you're pretty well protected, though. I don't know if this slam attack is actually going to hit you.
no, the other one would have hit me.
I rolled
Yep,
a natural.
that one will hit me as
20,
well.
though. Okay. Hey, you take the same. You take 21 bludgeoning damage, and you are also grappled and restrained.
But what about silvery barbs?
Ooh.
Where is... Oh, Kashtarad is gone.
Oh, no. He's asleep
Hey,
back at the inn.
You wanna hear something funny? I was actually gonna switch one of my spells to Silvery Barbs, but then I thought I only have 3 spell slots. I'm only a 3rd caster. Kashtarad can do it.
All right, so
I agree, that is funny.
So you're unable to get away from it, and it does hit you for that 21 bludgeoning, Buddy. That takes us to Toddle. What do you want to do?
Ooh. Okay. Here we go. So
You've got like 3 hit points left.
I'm fine. I had all those. I had a bunch of I'm a druid. I had temporary hit points. But this assassin vibe smashes me, and all of the mushrooms just kind of pop.
Oh no, dude! What happened?
We got squished, bud. So it's obvious what I should do. Something nice and smart, and I am going to slam my quarterstaff into the ground and let out a big old bellow, and I'm going to try to conjure animals.
Yes. What animals are you conjuring? Are we going random with this, or you know exactly what you want?
Well, if I can pick,
Yeah.
I would very much like. See, these things seem to be. Yeah, they're annoying. So I'm gonna get 8 beasts.
Okay.
So I am going to get. I'm going to summon 8 giant badgers.
Ooh,
Oh man.
cool. Let me
Are they
see if
honey
these
badgers?
8. Is that right?
At 8 beasts of challenge rating 1/4 or lower.
All right. Cool.
So I just picture them kind of all crawling up out of the ground, Sonic the Hedgehog style, or I guess Knuckles style.
Okay. All right. Where are my? There's my giant badgers. Okay, cool. So are they medium sized? Are they small? How big are they?
I will grab that. It is loading. I mean, a giant badger's got to be medium, right? If it's large, it's... Yeah, they are medium. Good.
There you go.
All
You've
right,
got
my
8.
pretties.
And I think
They're all just coated in mushrooms
I-
and moss.
I think you can
They're
move them
filthy.
all. I think you can move them.
Oh, awesome! Thank you
Yes.
so much.
Now-
Way to roll 20.
Yeah, and you have, if you click on them, you've got 3 little like colored bubbles. You can give them all hit points and keep track of all that shit as they. And
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Form.
I had a friend who, as a druid, always cast his summoned animals or his conjured animals in the air, so that they fell and did damage to themselves, but also their foes. It was really brutal. But okay, that's an action. Do they enter initiative or do they work on your initiative? How does this work?
Sorry, I should have had that off my head.
That's all
Roll initiative for them as a group.
Okay.
So here is their initiative.
That's
Hot
a
7.
7. All right, sweet.
Beauty.
Okay, cool. And
And
yeah,
it's
I
Badger
think.
time.
Yeah, right on, man. Right on. So it's Badger time. Are you moving, Toddle? Or are you staying where you are?
I'm restrained.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You're stuck. That takes us to Kalei.
Can't he get a save to get out of it at the end of his turn?
He has to use an action to escape.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I am
I'm
also
eating my way out, but with badgers.
But with badgers.
There are badgers everywhere. This is so nice. Kalei, while being 30 feet up, she is going to aim on the vines right next to Buddy, because it looks like Toddle is taking care of his. So
Yeah, I'm fine.
the assassin vine. So let me do this. Advantage because I'm aiming.
Yeah.
And here we go. 20 to hit.
Definitely hits.
7 plus 11, so that would be 18 damage on the assassin vine.
Awesome. Yeah, it doesn't seem to have any resistance there to your arrow damage, as it's sort of splitting open in different places as your arrow digs through its core. Anything else for Kalei? I think you got a bonus action.
No, I used it to aim.
You got it.
That's it.
All right. The corrupted dryad, as you now know, maybe they're whispering under their breath, Meadowleaf, you will die with me. There is no salvation for you. And as it uses half of its movement to stand up, it reaches a hand forward towards you, buddy. And it attempts to... Is that
Rope
what it's
you.
gonna do? Yeah.
I struggle a little bit in the assassin vine's restraining grip.
That's what it's gonna do. It is gonna try to hit you with an inflict wounds. That's a 25.
Consent, please. Ow.
All right, here it comes. 3rd level inflict wounds is 27 necrotic damage, buddy.
Buddy, no.
Well, I gotta tell you, I did not say that I was on the very first round of combat going to put up my defensive shield. So I had no temp hit points, and that is just enough to down me. Eh. Buddy slumps in the grip of the assassin vine.
And the dryad steps into the tree and tree strides yet again. That takes us to this awakened shrub behind Toddle. And it has advantage on this little rake attack, which is almost nothing. 11,
Miss.
unsuccessful. Buddy, death saving throw, please.
Yes. That is a very good question as to where that can. There it is. Got it.
Oh, nearly a natural one. Nearly a natural one. All right, cool. So, yeah, 1 success for Buddy. The Assassin Vine. Yeah, it's going to attempt to... it's going to try to slam you again.
I'm gonna make it make a con save first.
It's gonna... Oh, con save. Yeah, you got it. Oh, that's right. That's your feature right there.
Yeah.
That's an 8.
Nate, it fails. So it. Oh, I thought. Oh, it's eggs. 5. Oh, sorry. I'm out of my fungal form. It's only 4 necrotic damage.
4 fungal damage. Nice, excellent. It doesn't like all these fucking badgers, man. So it's gonna make a slam attack here against Badger at the top. Whoosh! Natural 20. Oh,
Timothy, no.
what'd you say?
Timothy, no.
They're all named. That's 28 damage to this giant badger.
Yeah, that gets rid of all 13 of his hit points.
Okay. But that also took up the Assassin Vine's turn. The one down here is also going to attack this here badger with a slam attack. Whoosh. 13?
13 hits.
All right. 10 bludgeoning. Wham!
It's still okay.
All right. No longer interested in Buddy. It lets go of Buddy and just puts all of its attention onto this badger. All right. Badger time!
All right. Do we see that dryad?
Yeah.
No.
I'd say you can see it. It's on the other side of the stream over here.
Okay, alright, so it is away. Alright, we have more pressing matters. So, these 3 badgers... these 3 badgers are going to attack this Assassin Vine. Oh, and they have multi-attack. So, that is going to be... I didn't even know that.
Its
That's
armor
a
class
fun
is...
treat.
The armor class of these Assassin Vines, I'll just tell you, is 13, so you kind of know your target there.
Awesome. So that's going to be 1. Oh, good. It does it so quickly. That's great. So that's 3 piercing damage. 8 more piercing damage. No, that misses once. What was its AC again? Sorry?
13.
13. That's a miss. That's a miss. That's a hit. So
17 altogether, man. Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Just
Then over here. Way to go, Bobby.
I almost want these to be honey badgers because I hear that honey badgers don't give a fuck. All right, let's
They don't give a shit.
They're supposed to be very vicious.
They're like wooden. Just picture them as wooden mongoose. That's a 13. And, those 2 hits. And those 2 hit. My badger babies are amazing. So that's 13.
Are they attacking the shrub? Is that what's
Yeah,
happening?
that's
over here?
22 damage on this shrub already.
Oh, that shrub is gone, dude. Destroyed.
Yeah, I killed the
Amazing.
shrub with 12 damage.
Yeah, so I think with the first 2 attacks, actually, it's gone. So that third
perfect.
badger can make that attack on another target if you like.
Yeah, this guy would have ran over here,
Chomp chomp.
and this guy also would have ran over here.
All right.
Oh,
So that's going to add 9 to that one.
That's mine, and then
Yeah.
and now I'm out of badgers. After 1 crit, my baby boy. That's 8. That's another 10 more damage to the Assassin Vine.
Awesome. 10 more?
Get him, Mongo.
Nice.
Yeah. Good boys.
Right on, man. Right on. Anything else?
That's going to be the end of their turn.
Did this one over here attack?
Yes, he did.
Was it a hit or was it a miss?
I think he missed.
Okay, cool.
Oh no,
Thank you.
no. You know what? I'm wrong. No, he didn't. This would be that's 2 13s.
Nice. Both will hit. Yeah. So that's
16 damage.
16 damage. All right, cool.
I hate how much time it takes, but it's so good.
It's totally effective, man. These badgers are they got it out for these Assassin Vines, man. They're doing the job. Toddle, you're up, man.
Okay, cool. That's my turn, and then I'll just bounce over, and I'll take.
You're
I'll try to.
still. You're still.
Oh, I'm still restrained. Oh, it's still there. I'm sorry.
restrained by this
I'm going-
thing, unfortunately.
I imagined it went down. Wishful thinking. I am going to try to escape. So I'd like to do an athletics check, please.
You got it. I think it posted the DC up here before. It's a 15. Is the DC.
Okay, so here is that athletics.
advantage.
Yes.
15 and 16.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
That's my action. Boom. And then I'm going to... I can't back up. That would be insane. It might be distracted by the badgers. I'm going to think it's going to still be attacking the badgers. I'm not going to leave its threatened area like a coward. Right? Guys? Hello?
Sure.
To you.
Sorry, it was really quiet for a really long time.
We're
and I got
waiting.
lonely.
What are you gonna do, man?
It's
I know, I'm so
suspenseful.
indecisive. I'm scared of a tree. Yeah, no, I'm gonna run. I'm gonna move back here behind this bed.
All right. It's gonna try to slam you, man.
That's fair.
Okay. Dirty 20.
It hits.
No.
14. I'm still up.
14, but you're also then by being hit, you are grappled.
We're
Your
grappled?
speed is you try to get away, can't, man. Vine's gotcha.
All right. Well, fine. You know.
Shit.
Okay.
Good turn. Good turn.
Way to go, Badgers! Remember how much damage the Badgers did, guys? You remember? Remember how great the Badgers were?
Absolutely
Balls.
legendary.
Kalei, you're
Balls.
up. What do you want to do, Kalei?
Kalei is gonna pull her Enrak trick out again. She is going to start off by casting Mage Hand. And the Mage Hand is going to... I'm going to use my bonus action to control the Mage Hand, and it's going to throw a potion down Buddy's gullet.
You got it. Do you want to roll the healing, or Buddy, do you want to roll it?
So
It is Kayleigh's potion, so
All
she
right.
can.
Alright, here comes 2d4. Oh, 3 plus 4, that's 7.
I would like
right?
to roll the potion, please.
yeah.
Go for it!
It's 2d4 plus. It's 2d4 plus 2, by the way, on a general
oh,
potion healing. But
That would be 5, then
that's
my
cool.
bad.
All right.
35.
friend.
Great.
All right, Kalei, are you moving?
I'll come a little bit closer. I'm still staying at about 30 feet up, but I'm gonna come over here so I'm closer to Buddy. And that's my turn.
All right. Furious with the emergence of the pure dryad within, this corruption takes one of the skulls off of its branch and crushes it in its hand, and it begins to crackle with electricity as it casts Call Lightning. Kalei.
Oh shit.
As a bolt of lightning strikes right next to this tree next to you. You need to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh. I didn't mean to roll advantage. Take the 8.
That's a fail.
Yeah.
All right, Kalei, you take 11 lightning damage.
That one.
Ruh-roh.
Okay.
Good thing your con is so good.
Is Mage Hand concentration?
No, I don't think
I don't
so.
think it is. Okay. That is Meadowleaf's turn. She's not tree striding anywhere closer to you. She's got this concentration right now as this little storm up overhead is threatening to strike you with lightning. Buddy, your turn.
Lady, chill out.
Well, I have to stand up, and this thing is huge. Let's see. Unless it's immune to being prone, I can try and knock it prone with my shield.
It does not have. You feel like you could knock that thing down.
I'm gonna try.
Yeah.
That is so ridiculous.
What type of save is it? Need?
It's either acrobatics or athletics to
Plus
contest.
5. But that's a 9.
Oops. Hang on. I do not get advantage on this, but let me just see 1 second.
Chop it down, buddy.
Ability check that uses a skill. I can use knowledge from a past life to add a 1d6.
Go for it.
Nice.
Cool. All right. Yeah.
13.
Nice. Excellent. Yeah. I don't like using the natural one as an automatic failure because, I mean, hey, it works. And you knock the vine prone. Well done.
Die, assassin vine! And I will jump on it and pummel it with my fists.
You got it. Go for it.
And now I do have advantage. So that is a 27 and a 17.
Both are going to hit, but let's see what the 27 does to this thing.
10.
Almost kills it. So with the second,
12.
that does it. The vine is destroyed.
I totally thought the little prone symbol was a fly that landed on my screen. I just tried to brush it off. Gross, it's October. What the hell?
Hello, little badger. Do you see that that evil thing over there? Go get it, buddy. And oh wait, no. I still have some movement. That was 15, 20, so I have 10 feet of movement. I will start running towards it, the meadow leaf.
Jeez, you are. I admire your incredible heroism, buddy. As the assassin vine is surrounded by motherfucking badgers, it's going to attack the one to the north, because these badgers are much more of a threat than Toddle ever was. So it's going to... Nothing personal.
Fair.
Nothing personal.
No, that's fair.
So it swings.
Obviously, you didn't become enlarged enough.
That's an 11 to hit badger north.
An 11 does hit the badger.
For 9 bludgeoning damage. And
He's
it lets
still up.
And it lets go of you, Toddle, and it grabs the badger, sort of wrapping its vine around its neck, just like it wants to destroy these fucking badgers. That's its turn.
You're good, Chauncey. You're good.
Badger time.
All right. Well, right out of the bat, Chauncey's not standing for that shit. I raised him better than that, so he's gonna try to bite it. But he's restrained, so disadvantage, right?
Yep.
But he's an angry badger, so advantage.
Good first effort.
All right.
Yes! Did it on the second one. You got it for 8 on the second one. Get him, Chauncey! You get him!
8. Yeah, I'll say it's so badly damaged, Chauncey frees itself, just biting the very vine that's around its neck. Yeah.
Atta boy. All those Krav Maga classes underground paid off. The second badger does get it with the claws for 7.
It's destroyed. It's destroyed.
Yes! So then badgers 3, 4, and 5, I will group them, are going to, what do badgers do? Gallop? They waddle? They waddle. 5,
Trundle.
10,
Trundle.
15, 20, 25, 30, and then they're going to do a little badger dash.
Yeah.
It's like a balderdash, but cuter. And they're going to get there. And then this guy's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and do his little badger attack at, you know what? He's not going to... He's going to roll over on his tummy and try to charm the druid. He's going to look up with, like, big badger puppy dog eyes and try to appeal to whatever dryad is inside of this creature.
Oh,
what is this game?
This is amazing. I love this. Okay. Make a roll for cute.
Oh god, I forgot how ugly these badgers are. Okay, here we go. Here's charisma. It's possible.
Oh, 0? It's actually a 0. It's actually a 0.
Poops. It rolls over and poops. Oh.
Yeah, no.
Chris, no. Terrible first impression. You're lying in the muddy stream. You're just... Chris.
I think you have another one over here, wasn't?
Oh, and I guess he'll do his little badger dash too.
Badger dash.
Waddle, 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 waddle. And that is the end of the badger's turn.
All right, Toddle. Top of the round, man. What do you want to do?
Okay, seeing that Chris's charms did not work, I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, and I don't know whether to heal Buddy or try to... You know what? I'm going to try to dispel magic on Meadowleaf.
Kalei, you took a hit. Can you make a con save? Is enlarge concentration? I knew there was something you were concentrating.
Yes.
Let me check. Hold on one second, and then I'll do it. Okay, it doesn't say anything about it casting as on concentration. Alrighty. You need a con save. 1 sec.
Yep, DC is 10.
Uh-oh.
Toddle, not so good.
Ah. Oh no, my mushroom.
I was gonna say you need to eat another mushroom, my friend.
What'd you want to do here,
If
Toddle?
I get hit again, I get very tiny. I'm gonna try to dispel magic. To see if that does anything for this whatever's, because there's something good. There's normal druid in there, so I'm gonna try to dispel magic.
Okay.
So there's that.
Yeah, as you attempt to undo some sort of magical effect, you find that the corruption upon this creature is not magical. But I'd say, Toddle, this gives you insight. It's not a complete waste with this spell that you cast. Dryads are connected to trees. And while you might have not witnessed one that's this bad before, you've seen what happens when a tree that a dryad is connected to is damaged or sickened or cut down. It affects the dryad. There's some sort of problem with that dryad's tree. You're not sure what it is. That's what you suspect. Your dispel magic does not work.
Cool. And that's gonna be okay. Good. That's the end of my turn.
All right, Kalei, what do you want to do?
Kalei is going to use her bonus action to aim and try and snipe the evil dryad thing. Eight plus 15.
Yeah.
23 damage.
Your arrow strikes it right in the heart as it falls and lands on the ground. There's almost a moment of serenity as the decrepit, sickened kind of corruption just melts away. And revealed beneath, you find a what you would have expected, which is a sort of a beautiful dryad that was at the core of this corruption. And she, in her dying breath, looks at these badgers around her and reaches up an injured hand and pets. Was it Chris that was down in the mud?
Yep. Yeah, Chris is the worst one.
Pets Chris.
Chris didn't come out right.
And and
My first time casting the spell.
and what at first you saw was bitter and anger from this dryad. You now see a tenderness, a kindness, a connection to the land. And she says to you, I was bound to an enchanted tree. Beware of Granny Nightshade. She chopped down my tree, used it to make wooden toys. There is a darkness within her that I don't know if she can be redeemed. Be careful. She is very dangerous. And
Okay. Be
Chris
at peace
nods.
now.
She was talking to Chris.
As she's dying, she raises her head up at the three of you. I don't know if you approach or if you stand at a distance, but
Kaylee will approach.
she urges you to restore Zybilna to power, so that other dryads won't suffer a similar fate. And as she dies, her non-Chris hand falls and opens, and inside you find 3 sycamore seeds.
Chris, put it down. Put it down.
You would all know that if a creature were to eat one of these seeds, it would give you the following benefits.
Ooh. I'm gonna snatch up those seeds.
All right, stay with me, guys. I say we take 3 of the badgers, feed them the seeds, and then have an awesome game of badger hide and seek. No? No?
no,
Okay,
no.
fair enough. Fair enough. They always cheat anyway. They can burrow.
Oh.
I lay down, and I will be traveling by badger for the rest of the rest of the duration of the spell.
Your 7 remaining badgers just carry off, or is it 8? Your 8 remaining badgers, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you killed anything except
No,
for
there's the first
No
one.
one
The first one.
maybe
Timothy died.
Buddy's, maybe Buddy's
Timothy
hope.
died.
We'll remember Timothy.
How long does this spell last?
Conjure animals
It's
last
an
1
hour!
hour.
Hell yes!
Fortunately, you have discovered that making a slight detour to the east with the inn at the end of the road will allow you to continue north.
Hey, Meadowleaf, we're gonna go now. Bye.
Hi, buddy! Have fun finding your dad!
Oh no.
I would like to try and use my poisoner's kit to try and take one of these, harvest one of these bushes to make with a poison later.
Yeah, make a check with your poisoner's kit. You can use
I'm using intelligence. I don't know why it rolled that advantage.
I don't know either.
Damn.
I would actually like to help her with that.
Oh, there you go. So Kalei was about to give herself poison oak, but Buddy, you I don't know how you helped her, but you did.
I am also proficient with poisonous kits.
Yeah, for sure. But somehow you get Kalei, you get her to harvest it correctly.
You remind her to put her gloves on.
That's
Yes.
it.
I really
Awesome.
should have got those gloves at thievery.
So because it's you do so well with a nice natural 20 and a 26 on your skill check there, guys, you find enough to make 3 vials of poison, Kalei.
Thank you.
It's just going to take you time, but you have all the components
I know.
that you need.
It was Kalei. Fingerless gloves do not count as gloves.
But they look so cool. So
Hey,
very
little mittens
80s.
did not- The little kittens did not get pie until they wore their mittens.
What?
All right.
Did you say kitten pie? That doesn't sound very good. I prefer berry pie.
No, kitten pie is wonderful. You just have to pulverize them properly first.
Little oregano. Some savory.
See? He knows what I am talking about.
Yeah. Do not forget, I am a goblin. Just the tall flavor.
All
Now
right.
I am
you're
a dragon,
actually a
just
fae.
the small flavor.
As
Oh,
you,
actually, am I?
I
Well,
don't know.
I assume you are because you took the Monsters of the Multiverse variation.
Oh, this
I
is
do
fun.
not know what that means.
The
Awesome.
goblinoids.
Yeah.
And,
Okay. Thank you.
and Faye.
Trying to stay in character here.
Interesting. So you're
Oh, no.
you're able to return to the inn, and Sue makes the slight detour, and that's when you guys see in a clearing a ring of mushrooms.
Oh. I do see a ring of mushrooms. Hey, Toddle, you will want to... Oh, you are already seeing this.
Toddle is like at a full sprint, 40 feet in front. Cool. Portobello, check it out.
Whoa, man! Hey, I have some thoughts. You do mushroom accessories, right?
I do.
Cool. I know it's unusual for a mushroom to make this request, or maybe it's not. You have to tell me. I mean, you know more mushrooms than I have, probably. When it gets cold, there are like no clothes for mushrooms. Have you ever noticed that? Like, nothing. No clothes for mushrooms. What's up with that?
I'm feeling like maybe a repurposed beer koozie and a little toque.
I don't know what any of that stuff is, but if it works, I'm down.
All right, time to start knitting.
I think, in my experience, people enjoy mushrooms naked.
I like them with a little butter, actually.
There's a long...
Buddy, I desperately want to know about this experience. I am filled with questions. You don't feel like I'm obligated to share, but I have so many follow-up questions.
Oh, it is just something that when I was younger, the wizard would sit around in the keep, and he would not wear clothes because he was more comfortable experimenting with his mushrooms because of the stain clothing and the fumes that would incorporate themselves into his robes. And so he preferred just to go without, and then afterwards he would prestidigitate himself clean.
Gotcha. I feel it. I mean, there's a reason I forego the pants.
Yes.
But yeah, no, Portobello. That's a totally fair point. Yeah, we'll get you little outfits. I druid craft like a little I don't know, sweater vest for him out of some leaves.
Nice. I think this is gonna be great. I mean, it's not cold now, but I imagine when it is cold, like, this is gonna be really, really nice. Very cool.
Yeah, we'll get you some functional stuff. Maybe like some zip off sleeves.
Dude, I know so many Myconids who would totally dig this. This is awesome, dude. You've got a gift.
Thank you so much. I've realized that I'm incredibly hurt.
Oh yeah, man.
like,
You're bleeding. You're bleeding out of your ear, dude. What is that?
Yeah. That vine kicked the shit out of me. I wanted to seem tough in front of the Badgers.
Yeah.
I think it squeezed the shit out of you, not kicked. It looked like it was squeezing you.
No, dude. If he squeezed shit out, that comes out the other end, right, dude?
Not
Yeah,
always. Depends on which way
if we're gonna
it's
get into the
squeezed.
technicalities of it, which isn't super important to do right now, I technically got hurt when it slammed into me. And a slam, I guess, is as close to a plant kick as possible. Then it had just slammed me so hard that I was then caught up in it, therein restrained. But that's what's important right now.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you saying it slammed you and it didn't even buy you a drink first?
Oh, that is forward.
Man, that's rude.
I have a question, Toddle. Your little
Yo.
mushroom friend like to have a monogram or a decal or emit light from its costume, because I can definitely make that happen.
Yes, a light emitting codpiece. That's what we need.
No, it's a mushroom.
Yeah, it doesn't have a cod.
Sod? I mean, I'd like a piece of sod. You got some, dude?
Do you have sod?
I would be able to imbue a small magical property into the clothes that you make for it.
A little pea. That'd be awesome.
Hey, man, they're already magical. Look at this thread work, dude. Look at this.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That is true. You are probably quite all right.
Do you want me to
But
glow?
yeah, no, but
I mean,
yeah, I absolutely want. But I was leading up to you. But yeah, I mean, absolutely, make the little dude glow. That would be amazing.
Okay, I will do that. I have to do it kind of overnight and then into the morning, but by tomorrow it will work.
Super cool.
all right, pulling an all-nighter.
So
Yes, it's part of my magical tinkering. I'm just gonna make his clothes glow in a 5-foot radius.
that's really cute.
What color?
Oh, he will be glowing like a soft yellowy gold because Toddle said P and that is stuck in my head.
Does anyone else smell asparagus and mushrooms?
No.
Are you druid crafting again?
A little bit.
I smell it.
What? No, it's just my midnight snack. It's fine. So what's up with these? Did we make it to this circle of mushrooms?
Yeah, well, the end isn't going to go into the clearing because this appears to be very important. I'd say for...
It's a fairy circle.
Yep, it is. I'd say that you guys have... Yeah, you know about this. Whether or not you know something else specifically about these fairy rings, let's give Toddle and Kalei some history checks on this since you're fey creatures.
I am also a fey creature.
You are. All three of you. Let's do that. That's right. I keep forgetting, buddy. I'm sorry.
I will be
Thank you.
guiding.
15.
I'll guide myself because I need it.
Oh, you're so smart. I can also guide, but I did not.
Oh, I got a 17.
Nice.
That's good for me.
Nice. A 4 is pretty good for Toddle.
Thank you, buddy. It's technically a 7.
Got it.
Yes.
It's actually a
Thank you
7.
very much.
All right. It's Buddy and Kalei. You've heard of these. The forests of thither are home to all kinds of fairy rings that function as fey crossings into different worlds in the material plane. Granny Nightshade, however, has corrupted as many of these rings as she could find, making them dangerous to visitors. So, we're going to see if this one is corrupted or not. You're going to be able to tell when you get there, but we're going to do this average of D100s. Over a 50, this is uncorrupted. Below a 50, it's corrupted.
Someone else roll first to take the low roll out of the system.
Oh, no!
You don't roll low. I rolled low.
It's definitely not corrupted.
Okay. No one got above a 50.
All right, so
Oh my god.
You guys, these are not cool shrooms.
the way that
Wow,
you know...
Kalei, that was rank. Why would you do that on this fake circle?
Sorry, I have gas. I haven't had any
Arabello's
berries
dead.
in a while.
He died doing what he loved.
I
So-
need berries or I get
Being
gassy.
So you can tell right away that these are not happy mushrooms because campestries normally they sing, right? They're great. They're so good at mimicking lyrics and melody. But these are not singing. Instead, they're speaking
Rapping.
common. Now they're speaking in common. And as you approach, you can see just the roof of the inn past the kind of the thickened forest line. And you can hear them, and they're saying like, "That's got to be the ugliest house I've ever seen." And another one's kind of like, "What kind of house even moves? Like, I think that's ridiculous." And that one's like, "It's definitely not stable." And then as you guys kind of boop, 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 pop your heads out of the forest, they were like, "Whoa, I think we just found 3 that were hit with the ugly stick. What do you think?" And the other one's like, "Oh my god, I can smell them from here."
Oh no, it's mean shrooms.
Hello, I am Buddy. Would you all like me to make you clothes?
Buddy, no.
Oh.
Buddy? Your mom named you Buddy? What a stupid
No.
name, one of them says.
The wizard named me Buddy.
What a stupid wizard.
Yes, I agree.
They all start laughing at one. They're like, oh, buddy.
The wizard is very stupid.
Can we sit with you?
No. Look at you. You're humongous. What do you eat?
Shrooms?
Oh my
Usually
god,
mushrooms, yes.
They all get kind of
guys!
quiet.
No,
They all
I
get
don't.
kinda
I
quiet.
totally. Oh wait. Adjusting power dynamic. Right. Sorry, man. I'm so susceptible to peer pressure. I had a weird flashback just then, you guys. It was, yeah. Hey, what's up, you little shit shrooms?
So what was a ring?
Why did I just let myself get bullied by plants? What is happening?
What
Toddle thinks a lot.
what was a
About
ring
himself.
of about of nearly 100 toadstools? Nearly a ring of these things. They were in a ring, kind of disgusting, like a forum, all like, making fun of things as a group. But as you approach Toddle, they break the ring intentionally. As you would know, the way that fairy rings work, they have to form a circle. So they break this circle, and they form a word, and then they form it's not one word, it's actually two, as you see, but the two words were kind of close to each other. The first letter, as you look at it, Toddle, is an F. The second one is a U.
Yeah. Let's see where this goes.
It just keeps going. Yeah. And it should be two words, but it looks like one word, and that's what they form.
Wow. You guys, these are some bad shrooms. I'm telling you right now.
Who are you to judge? Huh? Big guy? You look like you got your ass handed to you today.
Accurate and fair. Yeah, I got wailed on by a bunch of vines. Vines are the worst, right? Like they're totally leeching off of, Fungus's whole thing, creeping along and, growing in little connectednesses. You guys get it. You're cool.
The
Like
mushrooms rearrange themselves, and they write out, don't care.
Oh, man, you guys are so fucking cool.
They are all working together to make these cohesive words. They must be of one mind.
Yeah, yeah, a little fungal network there. Guys, I kind of hate them, and I'm just gonna take a step back. You guys, I gotta go over. What's that? Oh, they need me back at the end.
Can I, this magic circle,
Yeah.
of totals, they're pretty free moving. Like they get up, they move around, stuff like that. Can I grab one of them?
You can try. Yeah.
I'm gonna try and grab one of them.
Make an athletics check. I rolled well, man. I rolled an 18.
Ooh. I'm gonna guidance myself on this. Oh, I don't need to.
Hey! Yeah. You grab a handful of them. You got like 4 of them in your hand. Like, hey, fuck off, man.
dropped
What are you
3.
doing? Let
Sorry,
me go.
Sorry.
What? You
I
think
only
you can
actually. You know what? You can pick which one of you has to stay with me, and the other 3 I will let go.
All 3
Go
of
ahead.
them. All 3 of them point toward one, and the guy's like, "What?" He like looks around. He's like,
I dropped the 3 that were mean. No. I dropped 2 of the ones that were mean, and the one that went what? And I take one of the other mean ones with me.
As the 2 of them run off, the one that was supposed to be let go is like, "I should have known. Damn it." You got two little negatively minded, corrupted Campestri.
I am going to take out my manacles, and how big is this thing? Is it a normal sized mushroom?
You would consider them like a toadstool, right? So not huge, maybe average of about 2 inches in diameter across the cap.
Perfect. I will take my manacle and I will lock the manacle around the stalk, and then it will just fall right off.
Okay.
Is it a sized manacle for medium-sized creatures?
Okay.
Oh yeah.
And
I will do it.
I will kind of look at it for a second and go, oh, that did not.
Maybe a leash of some sort.
Yes, something to keep this thing with us. Because my thought is, and just bear with me here, my thought is if we cure this land and these mushrooms go back to normal, then this one will show that the rest of them are okay because they all share a mind.
That's
we
smart.
still have the cage from Sir Talivar.
Oh. I feel like this toadstool is a little smaller than that. Hey, toadstool. Hello.
Are you gonna let me go, or like what?
Oh no, I was thinking of putting you in a bag with an angry live burning ember.
Sauteed mushrooms.
Unless,
Maybe just
unless you would
glued to the
prefer,
staff, maybe.
Unless you would prefer to be tied to Toddle's staff.
Awesome, dude. Give me an intimidation check, please.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to do guidance on myself for this. Oh, wow.
Dude,
Jeez.
every time you say you're gonna guidance yourself, you roll a
Right?
19.
I should
Saves
guidance
so much
myself all the time.
Or at least threaten to.
Yeah. I mean, it's totally intimidated. It's like you've got them held in your hands, like they can't get away, and you just put the fear of the mushroom gods into them.
The fear of dog.
Yeah,
I put the fear of dog into them. Okay.
I
I will section off about a foot of my hempen rope and tie this toadstool to Toddle's staff. If Toddle, that is all right with you.
Yeah, hey, the more the merrier.
Yeah.
We'll win them over, right, guys?
I mean,
Yeah, totally. Yeah, no, that's fair. I do the voices for all the other mushrooms.
they're fine, man. I think if you want, you could. Yeah, sure, right? I mean, what could possibly go wrong?
You know what, Portobello's? You are now this mushroom's caretaker, and you can find out what its name is and take care of it.
But you need to walk it and feet. Well, I guess you don't need to walk it.
No, do not let it get off of the stick.
Yeah, do the opposite of walking it.
Yes.
Sit on it. That's the opposite of walking.
Wait, you're saying?
Just keep an eye on him. Don't let him get away.
Oh, all right, sorry. You guys got to simplify my directions. I just want to let you know.
You are a prison guard. The staff is your prison, and that is your prisoner mushroom.
Okay, I think I got it.
For you, the staff is not a prison. You can come and go as you like because we trust you. It's kind of like you're only a prison guard during working hours, but you have holidays and evenings.
I don't know what any of that means, but I'm going to do my best.
Oh, I was just trying to simplify for you. I hope that it was helpful.
I think you did the opposite, man. But it's okay. I'm here, and if I do a good job, let me know. If I do a bad job, you got no one to blame but yourself.
You are always doing a good job. I believe in you, Portobello's. So, we go, what is it, east?
I
Sounds
think
good.
we're going north for the lurch area.
Oh, yes, we should go north, but the house cannot go north. But we were walking, and then we were supposed to go a little bit east. I do not remember. Does anybody remember?
Do we need to leave the inn behind?
I think we leave the inn behind and walk north.
That makes sense.
Yes, because we were going to go to In-N-Out later.
Right.
Yes.
Yep. Onwards and outwards. Inwards and outwards.
That sounds like belly buttons. Let's go.
Old belly button gulch.
Left. Right, left.
As you begin trying to find your way toward Loom Lurch, we're gonna end our session there, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
We're gonna get lost.
Thanks for playing. You're like, we're gonna get lost. Yeah, cool. Right on.
So
We're gonna be back here next week, right? Everybody's here next week, I think. Yeah, cool. Thanks for playing, amigos. Have a good one. Be safe, and we'll be back next week. I'm gonna end the stream here, the recording here.
Thanks,
Here we
Sam.
go.